Welcome back to another video, gang, prime like period. You know how we do it. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mokhasa. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscription button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, gang, prime like period. Today I am doing a video talking about things I wish I knew when I started my first job, big girl job, corporate job, things I wish I knew, not at the workplace, but on my finances side. As we all know, we are living in a very high inflated times. Everything is so expensive. So these are just my little 10 things that I wish I knew before, and things that I am personally doing in my finances so that I can balance out life and I don't feel very overwhelmed of how the economy is, of always prioritizing your needs and not balancing and not striking a balance between your needs and your wants, and also being able to go out with your friends and also travel and also be able to pay your bills and also be able to take care of those and your family members and all of those things. And also, just to point it out, I am a low earner income and I earn little money, but I make the most out of what I earn. And I'm gonna just tell you a little 10 things that I wish I knew before I started my big corporate job. And if you're starting your big corporate job, congratulations. And if you're already on your big corporate job and you're just struggling with your finances, or you want to improve your finances, this video you can also watch it and maybe learn a few things, and maybe you can comment down below on what you have learned or what you are doing with your finances, so that we can learn from each other. So here are the 10 things I wish I knew before I started my corporate job. Number one, it's investing and saving. Immediately when you're getting your new job, if either it's an internship or it's a learnership or it's a contract or it's a permanent post, make sure you start saving. Make sure that immediately when they say that we have hired you, congratulations, you can start next week. Immediately after that, go to your bank, ask them to open for you a savings account. It doesn't matter how much you're going to be saving. If you're going to be earning 5,000 as your stipend, make sure you put 500 aside or 200 aside or 300 aside. Make sure you start saving from the first day you start working. These are one of the things like saving. I wish I started saving when I started my first job, but I did, but I didn't understand the importance of saving, right? Because I kept on dipping into my savings and all of that. Plus, when you start your internship, then your internship ends and then you go back home and now you need to dip into your savings and all of those things. And also, I chose the wrong savings account. So ask around, talk to people who have savings account. Which savings account can you use? Because I started with the old mutual savings account, which had a lot of fees, which I didn't save a lot. I ended up withdrawing less than what I put in. So ask people around, talk to your banker, talk to your mother, your dad, your friends, have conversations with people and people who have been working for a very long time, and ask which savings account would best suit you, right? You can let me just give you an example of the savings account that I have. My savings account is my main account, and my 32-day and the, what do they call it? That account, the sum account, is Pure Saver. Pure Saver, you can access the money anytime. And also make sure that when you are saving, you have two different types of savings, where a huge amount is in your 32-day and then a small amount is in easy access, so that in case you get mugged or they steal your phone, they can't access that money of the 32-day. And make sure that you unlink it to your main account. And investing also, just investing, I won't say start putting a lot of amount on your savings account. You can start small by just investing, maybe your easy equity. Make the debit order of saying that every month when you get paid, 50 rand must go to your easy account, your easy equity account, and then every month you're just buying shares at a certain company that you're going to choose, or you can look at video. I have a video talking about investing, just explaining investing altogether on Easy Equity, or you can just talk to people who are qualified on advising you on what you can invest on and all of those things. So that is one of the things that I wish I knew, like the importance of saving and investing, right? Number 2 is this one, I'm 50-50 about it, getting an insurance, right? Getting an insurance where maybe it's your life cover or your funeral cover. But the problem with insurance is the moment maybe you're on an internship or you're on a contract, the moment that contract ends or internship ends, then you won't be able to pay the insurance, and then the insurance they cancel it, and it's like you lost money. So this one, I'm very 50-50 about it. I'm very, very 50-50 about it. But if you got a permanent post, if you know that the job that you got is a permanent post, I would say get an insurance, funeral cover, or life cover. But I would opt for a life cover, because funeral cover, make sure that there's insurance, and make sure that your parents are up to date with their insurances, and people that you live with that are very close to you, because if anything happens to them, you will have to deal with it, okay? You'll have to deal with it. Number 3 is don't move out of your parents' home. Do not move out if you don't need to move out. And don't move out. If you still can stay at home, stay at home. But if it's not so healthy staying at home, or home is so far from work, you can opt to stay closer to your workplace in a smaller place. When you're starting your first job, don't move into a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom. If you can stay in a back room somewhere, you are starting off, start small. Don't put yourself under pressure, and don't have that mentality of trying to show people that now you are working. There is absolutely no need for you to show people that now you're working. Everybody needs to see that you're working. No need. It's not gonna yield any benefit. You are only going to cripple yourself with debt and having a lot of expenses. There's no need. Stay in a smaller place, which is maybe near work, where you can walk. If not, maybe somewhere in a smaller place, maybe a location, and then you can take a taxi and come to work. You see? Do that. And avoid buying. Number 4, avoid buying a car before you buy a property. Okay, this one I am very 50-50 about it, but for me, I bought a property before I bought a car. I don't have a car, so where I am staying, I am owning this place. I decided to buy a place. But let me tell you something about owning a property. Owning a property is not for everyone. I just want to put it out there. Owning a property is not for everyone. I know there are videos out there where people are like, oh, they're comparing rental to your they're saying rental to your mortgage payments. Those two things are not the same. When you're owning a property, there is a mortgage repayment, there is a service fees of that mortgage account, there is insurance. You need to get insurance for that bond, okay? Life cover or whatever the case might be. There is levies that you need to pay, and other levies, they don't include your utilities, which is your water, your electricity, your whatever. Other levies, they don't include that. So it's not only about your mortgage repayment. There are other costs on top of that. Because if I'm comparing, for me, when I'm comparing when I was renting and when I'm owning, I'm spending more than what I was spending when I was renting. So owning a property is not for everyone. And also with a car, I feel like a car, we know a car is a liability. It can be an asset, if it depends on what you use it for. But if you're using a car to go to work, you're using it for your personal things, it's not bringing you any money, then I believe that is a liability. It's taking money out of your pocket. It's not giving you any money, unless if you're going to be using your car for your Ubers, or your job requires you to have a car. But if your job doesn't really require you to have a car, I don't see the need for you to be buying a car, especially if you are young, you're in your 20s. But anyways, I don't believe in cars. But if you believe in cars, you can buy a car. But for me, I wouldn't change anything about the decision that I made of buying a property before I bought a car. So yeah, avoid buying a car, because car repayment, insurance, petrol, service, wheel alignment, tires. It's a lot. And the problem is that when you have a car, people assume that they will be asking for transport. Take me there, take me there. They don't. Let's not even go there, okay? And number 5 is buy things cash or on lay-by, right? If you can buy something cash, please buy things cash. Avoid buying things on credit. Things that you don't need to be buying on credit, do not buy them on credit. Avoid buying things on credit. Buy things cash or lay-by, right? And with your toiletry, if you're doing your internship, if I was started my internship, I would have bought my toiletry in bulk. I have a full video explaining bulk buying and all of that. Buy your toiletry in bulk. Like, it's gonna save you a lot of money. Even if you're not doing your internship, you are at your 3rd job or 4th job, buying your toiletry in bulk saves you a lot of money. I've seen it. It works for me. Yeah. Just buy your material, your toiletry in bulk. And number 7, if you're staying at home, fix your room, especially if you're studying your internship. Maybe you're earning your 4,000, 5,000. Fix your bedroom. Buy yourself a new bed. Lay by it. Keep on paying it. Take it out. Buy your side tables. Like, make your bedroom feel at home. Like, fix it. Paint your bedroom. Fix your wardrobes. Just make it look cute, so that when you come home, you come to a nicer place, you become relaxed. You can even take content. You don't have too much pressure on being like, oh my god, my room looks like this, I can't take videos in my room because it looks like this. Just fix your room, make it look a little bit cuter, nicer, and you don't need to be buying very, very expensive bed, very, very expensive pedestals and all of those things. There are cheaper options out there. And then number 8, this one, it will be like I'm contradicting myself, but if you're starting your first job, I would say avoid credit cards, avoid accounts, avoid loans. Avoid those 3 things at all costs, especially if you don't know your money habits, you don't know what type of a spender are you are not disciplined, you're still new to the money, the earning. I would say avoid having credit cards, avoid having accounts, avoid taking loans. Just avoid it. You can have an account, but manage it very well. But when you're starting off, just wait a little. Maybe get a little contract of a phone, maybe paying 200 or 300, something very small. Don't take something that is going to overburden you and leave you in debt. So this is just basically, to sum this up, avoid debts. Avoid debts at all costs. Avoid debts. Make sure that you avoid debts. Number 9 is start a side hustle. If you are an intern at work, sell your Justine, sell your Avon, sell those perfumes, sell the makeup brushes, sell something. Just get a side hustle that can get you money. Start trading. Go online, do drop shipping. Like, learn new skills, like little skills that can bring you money. Start a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel. Ask people to subscribe. You can earn from online. Learn ways on how to earn money online. Just get a side hustle, so that when your contract ends or you lose your job or whatever the case might be, you still have an income from your side hustle. So yeah, starting a side hustle. And number 10 is don't compare yourself with other people. That thing that says comparison is the thief of joy. Do not compare yourself to your peers. Do not compare yourself to other people, because our journeys are completely different. Very, very, very different. I mean, it can be that somebody else got their degree in record time and the other one failed maybe 2 modules. They got their degree maybe 5 years later. A 3-year degree, they got it 5 years later, and they get a job way before you, a person who did your degree in record time. So do not compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. And everything that you see on social media, it's not real. Don't think that what you're seeing on Instagram, what people are posting, going out, doing this, traveling, doing that, other people are living a lie. And other people, you don't even know where they get their monies. And other people, they're still supported by their parents. Okay? We are not all from the same background. That is one thing that you need to remember, that when you are working, we are not from the same we don't have the same background. We do not have the same background. Other people, their parents maybe bought them cars, or they are assisting them with their rents and all of those things. When on the other side, you are paying your own rent, you are paying everything on your own. You still need to assist your siblings, you still need to do this, you still need to do that, you still need to do, black tax is a real thing. So do not compare yourself, because you don't know what other people, where they get their money, and you don't know their background. So don't do it. And a bonus, the bonus point is minimize your expenses. As I was saying, is minimize your expenses. Minimize your expenses. Live below your means. Apply that, what do they say, 50-30-20 rule, where 50% it is your needs, and 30% I think it's your wants, or something like that. 20% is your savings and investment. Try to implement that thing as early as possible, so that it becomes a habit. You get used to it. Even when you get like a big corporate job where you're earning a lot of money, that principle, you've already instilled it in you. You are already used to it. You're already used to saving, investing, budgeting, and all of those things. And always talk to people about money. Have conversation with people about money. Talk to people about money. Don't be shy about speaking about money. Talk to people, have conversation. Ask them, how are they doing that? How are they doing that? How are they doing that? You can find that you will learn a lot from other people, So yeah, that is my 10 tips of things that I wish I knew before I started my corporate job. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye till the next video. Okay, I'm sorry, I know I said bye, but the last thing is, when you start working, have a thick skin. Have a thick skin. When I'm saying a thick skin, I'm talking about have boundaries with family members, friends. Don't stop, and also stop borrowing people money. Stop borrowing people money. Stop. If you want to ruin your friendships, borrow them money, my dear. Ask people who have borrowed people money, they will tell you their stories. So avoid borrowing people money, and also borrowing money from other people. Avoid that. Just avoid those things. Just avoid it. Avoid it. And have boundaries. Have boundaries with your family members, your friends. Have boundaries when it comes to your money. Just because you're working doesn't mean that you need to be cashing out your money to everyone. You must just tell them that I have a budget and I'm sticking to my budget. If you want help with something, you should have told me in advance, a month in advance, and then I could put you on my next month's budget or salary. Have boundaries. Have boundaries. And I know that with black tax, it can be very difficult, but also your parents, you need to train them. And they need to know where to draw the line. They shouldn't be so comfortable with calling you on your payday and being like, oh, you need to send us this, or you need to do this, or they need to know that my child has her own things that they need to do. And they need to understand that you are also building your life. You are also building your life. They need to understand you are only starting off, Boundaries. Very, very important. Have boundaries. So those are my tips. You can comment down below your 10 things or things that you wish you knew before you started corporate, or when it comes to managing your money or the finance part of it. I'm not talking about the workplace of it, because I don't know much about the career stuff. I think people who work in HR are the ones that can tip us on how to advance your career and things that we should be doing and all of that, because I know for a fact I am struggling to get a new job. So I am the last person to be advising you on how to elevate your career and all of those things. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope those tips were helpful, and comment down below your tips and things that you wish you knew about managing your money, maybe just in general, or maybe the things that we can learn from you. Thank you so much. Do not forget to hit the subscription button. I love you guys so much. Bye.